Hey, besties, what's up? Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alicia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. I'm back with a love reading, folks. Okay, we're gonna find out what's going on with the person who's most on your mind. All right, the person who is most on your mind. What is going on with them? We're going to bring the sound bowl, call in spirit, and get to your messages right quick here, folks. Here we go. Okay. I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance. As I interpret these messages, may they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, so what's going on with the person who's most on your mind? First, coming up, we have the Fool. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Let me just pull some cards here, and then we'll get into it. But I'll tell you right now. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll tell you right now. Currently, this person who's on your mind is thinking about new beginnings, is thinking about taking risks. All right. Taking risks. They're also thinking about, sorry, I'm just getting this organized here. They're also thinking about, what do I really want out of life? Okay. Who is my ideal partner? What is my goal? What is my end game? You know, they're thinking about what could be. Definitely thinking about what could be. Definitely thinking about, how am I going to get there? Okay. There's a lot going on here because we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. I want to see what's at the bottom of the deck first before we dive into this. Queen of Swords, y'all. Okay. Listen. Before we really dive in here, I have to talk about the Queen of Swords being the overall energy. I feel like this is you, okay? Now, if you're Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, awesome. If you're not, it's still your energy. And I'll tell you why. Because the Queen of Swords is somebody who has very strong boundaries, right? The Queen of Swords who is somebody who is like, you know what, listen, I've been burned before, and so now I've got my guard up, okay? I've got my guard up because I'm protecting my heart. I've been through a lot. There have been some, you know, I just want to say there's been a little bit of like fuckery going on here, and I'm not really open right now. And it's not saying that you're not an open individual, you're not open to love, you don't have feelings. It's like, I am using my head over my heart because I've been burned, right? I've been burned. And so the person who's most on your mind has likely done something to hurt you. Okay. Whether that be recently or in the past, whatever the case is, you aren't opening yourself up to being hurt anymore by this individual. So you've gotten yourself to a point where you're like, you know what? I'm not speaking to you, or I'm not, it's not, you could have this person blocked. They don't have to be, but it's like, I'm not giving you the opportunity to hurt me again. Okay. I'm not giving you the opportunity to hurt me again. So, you have you've done this thing where you've put your, like I said, your head over your heart. So you are making logical decisions for yourself. And you're at this point where it's like, with the Queen of Swords energy, it's like, I can smell a lie from a mile away. So nothing's, you can't pull one over on me. You can't, you know, it's giving just like a very mature person who's not putting up with any kind of game playing. Okay. And that's the Queen of Swords energy. So I feel like that's you, right? And I'll tell you why I know that's you. Because yes, we have the person who's on your mind thinking about taking risks, being daring, wanting a new beginning, thinking about where they really want to be, where they want to see themselves in the future. What does that mean for me in my life? Who is my partner? What does it look like? Where do I live? You know, all of these things, right? What is my legacy? Who can I share it with, right? Because right now, this person is currently feeling locked out in the cold. They're feeling very disconnected. They're feeling like they are in an energy of lack, meaning they do not have what they desire in life at the moment, okay? And this is very interesting because they feel very disconnected from their soulmate. So this person must look at you as if you are their soulmate. But there has been some kind of discord or some kind of, again, there's been some arguments or some fighting or some separation, some cooling off period I'm hearing. So it's been like a long winter, you know what I mean, between the two of you, which obviously has hardened your heart a little bit towards this individual because, again, they've hurt you. But they still see you as being somebody that they can share with, somebody they have beautiful memories with, somebody that they feel very deeply connected to. There's a lot of love there. There may even be like past lives with this person when I see the Six of Cups, okay? They are currently right now in this mode of making a decision. Making a decision for what, right? So they're clearly after some kind of new beginning, right? A new beginning, a fresh start. And they want to align with what it is that they deeply desire, which is, again, it's going to be very personal to your person, but it includes like having a very happy family life, happy home life. I like to say even sometimes with the 10 of Pentacles, like happy retirement, you know, even if you're not in the retirement age, it's speaking to what do I feel like my life is going to look like when I retire? Who am I going to be with? Who do I share a home with? That kind of a thing. So we have this person, feeling like it could have been you or it should have been you, or maybe it once was you, you know, and right now they're feeling very much disconnected from you at this point. With the Five of Swords showing up here, they have a lot of regret. A lot of regret for the things that they've said, things they've done, things they didn't say, feelings that have been hurt, handling of certain situations in the absolutely wrong way. You know, this is what's going on with this person. It's like, I didn't really handle this right. I didn't communicate properly. I didn't say what I should have said. If I said something, it hurt feelings and maybe I didn't mean it or it didn't come out properly. You know, they're trying to figure out how do they go back? You know, it's an energy really of how do I get back to the beginning? How do I get back to the drawing board? Can I hit the reset button on this? Because I still have these feelings here of being very deeply connected. I still see you, my Queen of Swords, as being that person I could share my life with, that life partner for me. I still see you as being the person that I can be very happy and fulfilled emotionally with, okay? And they still see you as being the one. I mean, they still see you as being the one. But again, there is this feeling of, oh, I really messed things up. I really messed things up here. And I have a lot of regret. And I'm trying to make a decision whether or not I speak on it. Okay. Or what do I do? You know, so there is this kind of questioning moment that's going on within this person's mind. Okay. With the Ace of Swords, I do feel like in the near future, they are going to receive some type of clarity, some type of awakening moment, aha moment, where they figure out exactly what it is that they need to say in order to express to you how they truly feel. Okay. How they truly feel. So I need to take a moment here and get a little bit of clarification on some of the energies. Hold on one second. Okay, first I want to explore the Five of Pentacles because that is the first challenging energy that we're seeing out here, and that's their current state. So they're feeling locked out in the cold. They're feeling either they may have rejected you or you rejected them or something here. They caused a rift or a separation. So please tell me a little bit more about this Spirit, please tell me a little bit more about the Five of Pentacles, why the two of you are currently on the outs with one another. Tell me what happened, or at least give me a little bit of context here. Here's the Knight of Swords, which, yeah, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Rods, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, look, for whatever reason, okay, this person really felt backed into a corner, and this could be their own coping mechanisms, defense mechanisms, strategies of, I don't know, they feel very defensive. Okay, they feel very defensive. So something happened. I wish I had like specific situations. What happened? You know what? I can use the Sibila cards. I'll use the Sibila cards for that. Listen, they said something that they said some very harsh things with the Knight of Swords, some very hurtful, very cutting things to you or about your relationship. And they felt like they were standing on the right side. They were standing up for themselves, or they were in some kind of, they were backed into a corner in some sense. You know, like a frightened animal, or someone who has been an animal that's been through a lot of like trauma or abuse. You know, they get very aggressive. You know what I mean? Like they feel like they're backed into a corner. They're going to start baring their teeth, and like, you know, they could be a very lovable, you know, I'm seeing like a dog, like a rescue dog or something. And I'm seeing like, you know, someone coming through that's going to love them, or someone who loves them very much, trying to help them out. And they lash out and attack, you know, they bite the hand that feeds them in that sense. Okay. I don't know why Spirit was showing me that. It's showing me like, actually it's very specifically, I don't know if you need to know this, but it's a smaller, tan type of dog. I'm not really good with breeds, but they're like kind of small, but they got big old teeth and they were backed into a corner. Anyway, it doesn't matter what Spirit was showing me, but this is the energy of they felt threatened in some way. And even though they know that you are somebody who perhaps is very loving towards them and is very kind and doesn't deserve it, they felt like they needed to attack. It's a very aggressive energy here with the Knight of Swords, but the Four of Pentacles is telling me that they didn't tell you why. Okay, they kept all of their feelings to themselves. They kept all of their reasons to themselves. This is giving energy of somebody who just like, you didn't see it coming, and somebody who just like straight up attacked you for no reason. And I don't mean like a physical attack. I really don't. I mean like, you didn't see it coming, and they said some really harsh things, or they said some things that obviously hurt you and made you put your guard up towards them. Okay. And maybe when you went to ask them and they didn't give you any answers, they didn't, maybe they didn't message back. They just maybe went cold or shut off. Like, you know, it's giving somebody who obviously needs some type of healing. Okay. So I'm getting into a little bit of details here, but I want to know what happened. Okay. I want to know what happened. And I'm tapping into this Sibila energy. What happened with this person, or why did they do what they did? Because this is, okay, why am I exploring all this? It's because they're in this moment where they're like, can I even fix this? You know, can I even fix this? Because you know what happens is we get on the defensive, or we say things, and then of course we go back and we think about the things that we've said. And with the Five of Swords here, that's what it is, right? I'm thinking about the things that I said. I wish I didn't say them, or I have regret. I wish I would have said something differently. I wish I would have said something, you know, I wish I would have explained. I wish I would have, you know, said something else, you know. I wish I didn't respond in such a, like, I wish I didn't lash out. I wish I didn't lash out at you. Again, it doesn't have to be like violent. It's definitely not physical. It's something like what? Waiting? Okay, what's the waiting energy? Hold on. Let me just pull out some Sibila to figure out what is happening. Waiting, dark hair woman, tenderness. Okay. Weakness. Listen, this person had a moment or a series of moments of weakness, Okay. And I don't know if you are a dark haired woman or not, or maybe you have dark hair. I don't know. But this is giving somebody, they're waiting for you to show them some type of love and tenderness. They may have had issues. Um, I mean, I'm not their psychologist and I'm not a counselor. I'm just saying that they may have had issues with their mother or a mother figure, waiting to receive some type of affection, waiting to, and they never received it, okay? Which has made them feel very weak. It's made them feel very weak. Um, and I don't know, it feels like they lashed out. Maybe you made them feel weak in a way. You triggered their feelings of not being worthy, not being good enough. And sometimes that happens maybe if you've got something going on that they feel something that they value that you have and they don't. They feel that they should have it, but you have it. It feels like a bruised ego situation, and it feels like it's reminding them of pain from their childhood. Like, I mean, it's going pretty deep here, folks. And sometimes with this to be like, it's very specific here. But I feel like what's happened is normally, okay, no, I feel like they pushed you too far, or they pushed it too far, or they said some things that they can't take back here. And that's basically what we're getting at. They said some things that they can't take back because what they said hurt you so deeply that it caused you to put your guard up and to harden your heart. Now, normally you're somebody who would wear your heart on your sleeve or be very caring, understanding, very nurturing, very empathic. What they've done, they can't take back. And they know it. They know it now because normally, let's just say you're in a relationship with this person and, they make a mistake or something happens and you're very understanding, very kind. You're the first one to come forward and want to fix it. I feel like they've done so much now that you don't even, like, you are no longer interested in, I don't want to say that you're not interested in trying to fix things, but you are very weary of them. You're, I don't want to say afraid because like this really isn't a physical thing, but it is like you're scared. Like you don't want to go. It's like burn me once, you know what I mean? Shame on you, burn me twice. That's my own fault. I should have touched that friggin' hot stove. Like I know that, again with the animal backed into a corner. Like you're just going to leave that animal alone until they chill out or whatever. You're not going to make the first move. You're going to wait for that animal to come to you and just calm the F down, right? So that's the kind of energy that you're putting off. It's like, no, I'm just going to stay away, right? I'm just going to stay away from that dumpster fire situation that's going on over there because I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get burned. Okay. So the unfortunate thing here is this person feels like, they almost want you to come to try to make it better. They want you to come in and kind of like soothe them in some type of way, but you haven't because again, they've said some things that like, it's like there's certain things that you just can't take back, right? There's certain things you can't take back. So this is what happened with this person. And unfortunately for them, they are really feeling the lack of your love, your warmth, and the connection in their world currently. So this is what is really motivating them to try again or try to press the reset button somehow, but they don't really know how they're going to do it. Not yet. They don't really know exactly what they're going to do, what they're going to say, and how they're going to accomplish this. Okay, so let's just see if we can explore some of that. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's get a direct message. What is something that they said or something that they should have said, something that they need you to know currently? What is something that they said, something that they should have said, something they've been thinking about here? Did something flip over? Yep. I play mind games. This person was playing originally. Okay. Here's the thing is I feel like whether it is subconsciously or, whatever, if they were aware of it or not, they were playing some type of mind game with you again, because the fact that they wanted you to like, I don't know. It feels like, it feels like this person is extremely wounded. Again, with this, dog, I'm getting this dog, this a beaten and abused little doggy. And it's very sad to me to like have this as a vision, because it's like, oh, my heart hurts for them. But at the same time, you know, it's like they want you to come in and love them up and make them feel better and make them like, you know what I mean? Say it's okay. It's okay that, you know, you snapped at me. It's okay that you said those things. It's not okay. Right. And so because you've been keeping your distance, they've been very much, um, what they really wanted is kind of manipulative, not gonna lie, right? They were playing some kind of mind game. It's like, I'm lashing out because something that you said or something that you did made me feel weak. And so now I'm lashing out at you. But really, all I wanted you was to pay me attention and to love me and to understand me. And, you know, they went about it in a totally wrong way and a totally unhealthy type of way. But again, it feels like it was some kind of like unconscious or subconscious or whatever reaction that they had to what was going on between the two of you at the moment, or whatever it was that made them feel like they weren't, like it made them feel like you had more power in some way. Okay. I've known you before in a past life. Okay. All right. I just had to learn the hard way. And I replay our last conversation. Okay. So they have really been going on over this last conversation in their mind over and over. They feel like they made a mistake because they just had to learn the hard way. So that means like, you know, I did it in all the wrong ways. And I've been learning now that what I did wasn't okay. But really all I want was for you to come in and show me love. Okay. And tell me that I'm amazing or whatever. Like, I don't know, show me love. Okay. With the I've known you before in a past life, I already picked up on that with the 6 of Cups. This is somebody who feels very much connected to you, and they feel very much like you're supposed to be there for me no matter what. Like, you know what I mean? Because here we have you as the Queen of Swords. Like, you've put your guard up, and for very good reason. Like, you're not just going to sit around and wait. Like, you're not just going to sit around and accept somebody who's playing games with you. Like, what they said, you took it very seriously and it hurt. So why on earth would you come back to them and show them love and tenderness, regardless if you feel a past life connection to this person or not? I mean, obviously this is, they're starting to realize that what they said cannot be unsaid. What they did cannot be undone. All right. And so what kind of clarification, like what is going to be their aha moment here, please, Spirit? Because at the end of the day, this person still sees you as being their end-all be-all person, okay? And they see you as being the one that they want. You're the one, right? And so now they're starting to, they're wishing that they could take back the words that they said. I wish I could take back the words that I said. I wish I could take back the action. I wish I could take back what I did. We have 6 of Rods. Hold on. What is, okay. Ace of Swords. Again, clarifying the Ace of Swords. Awesome. Thanks, Spirit. And the Sun. And the 4 of Cups. Okay. They're hoping that they can remind you of the good times and that the good times will outweigh the bad. I'm seeing here. They're hoping that they're definitely not, it's not so much hoping. It's definitely like, I've seen the light. I've seen the way. What is the way? I need to know. I'm trying to get to the answer here for you, loves. I really am. What are they going to do? What is this Hermit? They're definitely spending a lot of time. We have Page of Swords. They're spending a lot of time studying themselves, figuring things out. I kind of like the Hermit for this person because they are going to go deep within. They are going to perhaps be shown their wounding, be shown what it is they need to work on, be shown, you know, all your silence is really doing a number on them. Okay. You not coming to them, trying to fix things here is really driving them to kind of open their eyes to what they said, what they did, why they said, and why they did what they did. It's really causing them to dive deep within their own self. And I feel like they're going to be very successful in figuring out what the root issue was and what the root problem was, and then finding some sort of solution. They're bringing it to light. It's all being brought to light here. like what their issue is or why. They may not even have realized why they did what they did when they did it, or why they said what they said when they said it, why they played a game with you or why they felt they had to. Um, this is something that's it's all hitting them very hard. It's all very deep work that's happening within them. And they do feel that, well, not that they feel that it's like this is what's going to happen. It's not really a feeling, it's what's going to happen. They are going to come out of the other side being a lot more enlightened. Whereas, oops, sorry, I hit the camera. Whereas in the past, where you may have been seeking answers or not understanding why they did what they did or said what they said, whatever, and they would have been like, I don't know, I don't have an answer for you, I can't really tell you. I don't feel like that was a lie. I feel like what they did was like a knee-jerk reaction, or like I said, some kind of coping or defense mechanism that they had, where they were pushing you away. Okay, so they are going to see the issue within themselves. And I feel like with the sun here, they are going to shine a light to it, and it is going to be illuminated. They are going to realize the deep-rooted, deep-seated issues that they have, and hopefully find a way to reconcile those things within themselves so that they can try to reconcile the relationship with you. And in doing so, they know that they'll need to communicate with you exactly what it is that was going on. Okay, so I'm not really sure whether or not you're going to be available for this person when they have this revelation about themselves. But they are going to try. They are going to try to explain themselves to you. They are going to come in with some type of communication and some type of apology. Okay. And again, an explanation for the most part. They are going to come in with an explanation. Okay. And whether or not you're open to hearing them out, that is going to be absolutely up to you. But yeah, I do see you as being somewhat defensive yourself at the moment when it comes to this person, and for very good reason. Okay. I do know that you won't allow yourself to get hurt again, and you will not indulge in any kind of game playing. Okay. You're looking for some kind of straight up, I just heard straight up, now tell me, are you really going to love me forever? Like Paula Abdul just came in, and it's kind of funny. Like, it's kind of funny because it's such a like upbeat, like poppy song that just popped in for a very serious moment in a reading. But spirits, whatever. I get the messages as they come through. So I feel like that's you. You're like, you know what? Just tell me straight up. Tell me what's up. Again, if you're open to listening to them, that is going to be up to you, my loves. Let me go ahead and get a love oracle on this reading. I could extend it for those of you who are interested in what is going to come to pass. Now, in the extended reading, we can just explore more about what they're thinking, how they're feeling, what's going on with them internally, right, in this moment. We can even dive a little bit deeper and see what kind of change, what kind of spiritual change is going to take place within them. More direct messages about what they're going to say in this apology moment, and whether or not you can trust them, or whether or not they're going to be actually healed. Okay, we're just going to dive a little bit deeper. For those of you who are interested, the link is going to be posted at the top of the comments and also in the description. And again, I really appreciate your energy exchange. It really does mean the world to me. So if you're into it, we can dive deeper. If you're not, then we'll just read for you in another reading, and that's totally cool. We have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So perhaps some of you are really interested and really waiting for, if this person actually reaches out with some kind of apology and explanation, like it would be a bloody miracle. Like that's how you kind of feel about it. But this person, they're on your mind for a reason. And they are definitely thinking about you and thinking about this whole situation right now as we read together, okay? So I will drop a little preview in the comments. We'll see what kind of energy they're going to be in when they return towards you, and, you know, lessons they've learned and all that kind of stuff, okay? So um, yeah, I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're new here and you like my vibe, all you got to do to join our amazing tribe is to subscribe. It is free to do. And I will be back with more readings, loves. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, whatever it is. See you in the next reading. Take care. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the extended reading. Thank you so very much for your energy exchange. Let's just jump right into it. What energy is this person going to be in when they come back, okay, with their explanation and their apology? I'm just going to take these because they definitely fell out. We have feelings and moment. Taking the time out to explore the deep emotions they're experiencing. Absolutely. That is definitely what's going on with them right now. Moment, thinking of the special moments that brought you much joy with your partner. So they're definitely thinking about all that. That's something that we already got. We have true love. True love comes when you least expect it. I feel like this explanation and this apology is coming through when you least expect it, okay? But they are feeling like you are their true love, right? And they respect your relationships. Okay, hold on one second. We have signs. Watch out for the signs leading you to true love. Look, they've been getting a lot of signs and a lot of synchronicities during these moments of silence. Your silence is literally killing them at the moment. Just one second. And it's causing them to dive really deep within their feelings and, again, reminisce about all those beautiful moments that y'all shared together and realize that you really are the person that they want to be with. You're their end game. You're their, you know, you're the whole package for them. You're that person that they do want to share their life with, right? And you're the one that they have that deep soul connection to. So it's kind of like this energy of like, oh my gosh, what have I done? You know, what have I done? And it's all happening because of how, like, again, your silence is killing them, and you're not giving them the love and affection that they truly crave from you. Because, again, they pushed you past your limits. They pushed you too far, and they know it. So they're going to be coming back in like, oh my gosh, I've made the biggest mistake of my entire life, right? But yeah, that's all well and good. And I know this kind of comes up a lot for people who are wanting to return into our lives. They come through with these apologies and like, oh my gosh, I've made the wrong choices. I pushed you away. I did all the wrong things. What we really need to know, and what I really need to know now, is how they have changed, okay? So, or how they will have changed, or what change is taking place within this individual. That's what I really want to find out first. And then we'll get into what it is that they're thinking and feeling towards you and all the rest of the good stuff here, okay? So, Spirit, please show me what kind of change this person is going through currently. Entity attachments. Wow, that's pretty intense. So this person, oh my gosh, that's something that's pretty deep, actually. This person is feeling like they've got something that's kind of like stuck to their soul or stuck to their aura, or something that's draining them. And it is a very spiritual thing. I don't know if y'all are familiar with entity attachments, but if you're not, you can go ahead and Google that. It is like an unseen force. It is something that will feed off of your energy, and it continues. It's almost like a little devil on your shoulder or something whispering in your ear. And it comes from doing things that we know that aren't good for us. You know, it can come from like excessive drinking, and I mean all kinds of things. Like, usually I associate entity attachments with like drinking and stuff, but that's only because when we overindulge, we can get these like spirits that attach to our aura. That's why alcohol is called spirits, things like that. So this person could have been a drinker. I mean, that's very specific, but they're realizing that it feels like they're being controlled. Like something is out of their control. They're reacting, or they have been responding due to something that is kind of feeding off of them and their energy, or directing their lives, like almost like they're not the one in the driver's seat, okay?
said she'd only love me if I drew the card that wasn't in the deck. The card my finger touched, think I got my wish. You know for sure when it's all done, she said she was a beautiful wish.